What's up, guys? Today we're in Bannerlord Mountain Blade, and we're talking about how to siege properly. The first thing you want to think about is your enemy's ability to retaliate or reinforce their position once you siege their city. And unless you have beat them down to nothing, they're going to either attack one of your settlements once you latch onto theirs, or they're going to attack you, depending on how much you have beat them down. If you haven't beat them down at all, when you come over here, they're going to pile onto you, and you'll have to disengage the siege over and over again to try to divide their forces during the pursuit. If you beat them down a good amount, then instead of engaging you directly, they'll engage one of your cities, and then you'll have to do the back and forth with that. But let's assume that you've been past all that and you're ready to straight engage the city. We're going to close in. What you want to do is choose trebuchets. Then unpause and keep your head on a swivel, as you don't want to let any armies sneak up on you. Obviously, drop a save if you have not already. Once the siege camp is built, they'll start constructing the trebuchets. The food here is going to subtract from the garrison. It's not going to subtract from the militia. I recommend you don't try to starve them out, because really the battles are the fun of the game. I mean, when you're just starting, whatever you do, you regardless. But if you go in there and it's just easy, then what's the point? You might as well cheat. Once a trebuchet is built, you move to reserve, so they can't beat it down. That's another one built, moved to reserve. You see, they're sending everybody they can over here, with the idea of keeping this castle from being taken. Move to reserve. And I'm just watching out for big armies trying to sneak up on me. Now that's the last one built, so I'm just gonna left click on these things. Trebuchet, 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 so they're all constructed at once. And then they're gonna get beat down. Still keep an eye that no big armies are sneaking up on you. And this is the wall here, and that's the wall there. That's what these icons mean. And you can obviously see that their firepower does not match ours at all. Now, once you get to this point where it's like the meter is down and there's this cracked part in between this icon here, that means you can get in. So you can press spacebar and pause the game. I like to do it when the sun is nice and high in the sky. and there's no artillery on the walls. Because advancing under artillery, even one, they can do some damage. So I'll drop a save. Then I'm going to click here and move to reserve. Move them all to reserve. The reason for that, because if you don't, your men will get on it and clobber, they'll clobber your own men. You don't want that. Lead an assault. Now, it's mostly militia here, but even if it was not, if they had, honest to God, troops in here, it doesn't really matter. With a siege, the advantage is on your side because you have superior troops. Obviously, you want to make sure you have superior troops, superior quality troops. Don't get off your horse until you're ready to engage. You need to move around.
Soldiers, move!
The battle site
forward!
and direct your
Movement
troops.
Forward! Movement! Move! Troops! Form a wall! Soldiers! Move!
I like to get my troops into a shield wall like this.
Troops!
That is my infantry
Make a shield wall!
until my archers have pretty much cleared the walls.
Stand apart!
Get the archers in
Stand apart!
loose formation with F2, F3. And now if you have a bow, now is a good time to join in. We're going to get the archers to F4, which is hold fire. Move these guys into a better position. And I want to pull them out of shield wall because they won't do much if they're in shield wall. F9 to get them out of it, shoulder to shoulder. Time to get off the horse. And then there's going to be little skirmishes like this at the breaches in the wall. Try to lift your weapon over your head so that you're not hitting walls and your own troops. And you just want to flank, come in and out. You don't really need to do this since they only have militia, but, save your troops as much as you can so you can keep engaging battles. And if you get a big surge like that, then take your troops off of hold your fire and put these guys back in the shield wall so that they get mowed down. You want to use tactics to your advantage. These guys will bunch up in the shield wall now, and the archers are shooting them in their flanks. and you're behind them with the pole axe, and they're just getting cut to pieces.
Archers, hold fire! Soldier, line formation!
Take them out of shield wall again, and they'll get to drifting in there. Okay, they're making another
Line formation!
sallying forth again. So you want to do the same thing. Put your troops back in the shield wall,
Form a shield wall!
so they will hold up over there. Take your archers off of hold your fire. They're not really coming through like talking about.
Form a line!
So we're gonna take my main slashers over here off a shield wall, so they start drifting in again.
Archer, hold fire! Archer, fire! Fire!
We're pretty much beating them down, so we're gonna turn the archers back on.
Soldier, form a
I'm
line!
gonna put my main infantry over here on
Soldier, make a
shield wall. See if I can lure these guys out one more time.
To hell with you!
It doesn't really matter
Troops,
because I've got them beat so bad.
form a
I'm
line!
gonna take my secondary infantry over here off a shield wall. I'm just gonna send them to a point behind these guys. So I've got my main force and auxiliary here, giving them a little break. And I don't want to like sick them on them like that. I want to send them to a point behind them. They seem caught up, so I'm going to put them in a loose formation. And that did what I thought it might, which was let them press forward a little bit. It's still not moving forward enough, so I'm going to hold block while I push up in them between them. Try to get up here and help them push through. That's pretty brutal, hacking people while they come off the ladder.
Soldier! Troops! Kill them all! Troops! Line formation! Soldier, give them hell!
And now that you're in here and their forces are pretty much done, you can just F1, F3, it doesn't really matter. Get your archers in here so they're not under fire. Open the gate, whatever. Doesn't really matter at this point.